Yep, that's me, just another heterosexual male in the world who went out and watched Magic Mike. It's not weird. It's not weird. Magic Mike. Now, Magic Mike stars Channing Tatum, who used to be a stripper, I guess, and immediately I was like, okay, if porn taught us one thing, it's that good acting does not come from strippers. So the plot is Channing Tatum works a lot of odd jobs out there, they all pay in cash, and he runs across this one young guy who's kind of down on his luck, he doesn't really have a job, so he kind of befriends him, he gets him into a club, and then he gets him into his work, which is a male strip club, and then he goes out there on stage, and they all like him, so now he's in. So now it's really a movie about him being a male stripper, and Channing Tatum being a male stripper, which sounds really stupid, and a lot of people are like, why did you watch this movie? I'll tell you why, because it was surprisingly enjoyable. Bear with me. First of all, it's directed by Steven Soderbergh. I didn't know that. The dude who directed Ocean's 11 directed this movie. Holy shit. And yeah, he did. I knew something was up because I was like, this movie is better than it should be. In fact, I'm gonna say it's actually enjoyable and good. Who directed this? So I looked it up and there we are. I mean, the characters were actually surprisingly good. Channing Tatum, I actually liked in this movie. I didn't like him as a stripper. All right, I gotta rephrase that. I really do. I thought he was just going to be good as a stripper in the sense that he used to be a stripper in real life, so he'd know the moves, and that's how he worked for this movie. That's phrased well, I think. But I actually enjoyed him as a person and a character in this movie. He was actually good. He had some good lines, some good dialogue. I liked his personality. When he was talking with the young dude's sister, I was like, I don't like her, and I like the way he talks to her. Oh yeah, speaking of her, all right, I'm gonna touch on this chick. I couldn't stand her. I don't know what it is. I think it's actually the actress, because she just never looks happy. She always has this pissed off Bella look in her face. You want a drinking game? Here's an unfun drinking game. Take a shot every time she smiles when Channing Tatum's not in the scene. Yeah, you'll be stone sober by the time it's done because Channing Tatum's the only one who ever makes her smile. Which I guess works for what they have going on, but it made me, I'm like, come on, I don't like you. Enjoy anything at all and I'll be fine. And Matthew McConaughey plays the owner of this male strip club. He's like the Maria Bello of Coyote Ugly in this movie. And he was good. He had this like strong personality. He was Matthew McConaughey. You could swear the guy was probably a male stripper in real life also. And now the really strong supporting character who you can almost argue that the movie revolves around, but it doesn't. It's called Magic Mike. He was pretty good, but I feel like anyone could have played him. And in the end of the movie, you're like, well, his problems still exist. I mean, Channing Tatum kind of resolved his shit, but that guy might be dead in the gutter next week, and I don't think we're supposed to care. Kind of found that odd that they're like, character, all right, no, don't give a shit about him. Well, you know, it is a movie about male strippers. Directed by Steven Soderbergh. Weird. It actually makes it look like there's this weird subculture in male stripping. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people are going to apply to be male strippers now because they're like, that looks awesome. Then they're going to have no credit and no experience for a job when they're 40 and their life's going to suck ass. It does touch on that in this movie too, so at least there is that. But hey, while you're in your 20s, yeah. Just know the kind of people that regularly go to male strip clubs. They're not sorority chicks, just being honest with you. The other male strippers in this place are like, oh, well, they're just kind of in the background. They don't have any real characters. They're there to be male strippers because it was just a male strip club that had 2 male strippers. That would be odd. However, I'll see DeVoe from True Blood's in it, and that is one attractive bastard. I'm serious. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know, chicks usually are like, that chick's hot, I hate her. No, that's a good looking dude, and man, if I were gay, I'd hit that. It's not gay. So Magic Mike surprised the hell out of me. I walked out of it going, all right, did anyone else enjoy that movie? And they were all like, yeah, it was a lot better than it should have been, could have been, would have been. It was like a room full of people who all felt weird for saying they liked the movie, but ultimately they liked the movie, so did I. I will say Magic Mike is a surprisingly good time, no alcohol required. Yeah, we live in a world where the female stripper movie sucks ass and the male stripper movie is actually enjoyable. Yes, 2012 is actually the end of the world. But hey, for nothing else, they try to counteract any and all man thongs and banana hammocks with a topless Olivia Munn scene at the beginning of the movie, and that's just not a bad attempt. It's not bad. There are worse things they could have done. So what do I ask you? What your favorite stripper movie is? No one has a favorite. Who is the actress chick with no personality in any movie that you've seen? Who is she? Comment below. Let me know. That's the best I can do in here. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.